Hey,
Hey.
guys. Hey.
Welcome back. We are back from Vegas, everybody.
Yes, we had such a I keep saying weekend to everybody, but it wasn't a weekend. It was like a
The beginning of the
of the week trip.
It was like our weekend from school and work and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, so we left on Sunday,
Mhm.
and we got back on Tuesday from Vegas, and it was such a great time, you guys.
It was so cool. I was not expecting the crazy things we saw.
No.
I knew Vegas was crazy, but I didn't know it was that crazy.
Mm-mm.
And then also we stayed up pretty late each night and had a good time. We lost some money, but we gained memories, so that's all that matters.
We paid for the memories, basically. because,
Exactly.
You know, we are 21 now. We did gamble, but
We did, but
that was...
it was like fun. A lot of them that we did play, we like lost our money on it, but then gained it back, so then we went back, and then
yeah.
it was a cycle, you know? But we knew when to cash out and stop, because it's not,
Exactly.
we didn't want to waste our whole bank account just being like, okay, let's go to the next
Yeah.
machine. But we played a lot of blackjack, we met a bunch of cool people. Actually, not a bunch.
No, I feel like...
No, not really.
No. But we also, I will say, we ate good foods.
Oh my gosh, you guys, the pizza was so good. We went to this place called Pizza Rock the first night, which is downtown Vegas. If you ever go there, we didn't get like thin slice or thick. We just got like normal
Yeah.
pizza.
I mean, we ordered thin, though, which was funny. Right? Did we
Yeah,
order
but
thin?
but then I turned around and looked at the table behind us, and they had thin crust, and we
Yeah.
didn't have that.
Mhm.
But we got veggie pizza and a margarita pizza, and then we all got some drinks and just hung out. Our server was actually a pretty cool guy. He also brought us cake.
Oh, yeah, he brought us, like,
That was so
cake things.
sweet.
Because we told him we were celebrating our 21st.
And then all of a sudden, there's some candles behind us lit, and they're like,
Like,
happy
oh,
birthday. It's so awkward when people sing happy birthday.
I know, I'm like,
Thanks. But you have to wait till the song's over.
I know.
You're just like,
Okay. And then you just sit there and smile, like...
awkwardly, and you're like,
Yeah.
are they gonna leave, or?
But yeah, we ate so much good food.
Yep.
And that just goes to show you can go on vacation and have fun and eat all the foods you want. Because then you get
Exactly.
back and then you get back into your routine, and then it's like...
Nothing
equals
ever
out.
happened. Yeah, 80-20
It's great.
rule, like we always
We
say.
say that so much. But
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, and then we went to the strip the second day and we walked everywhere, I swear.
We got, what,
Just in
12,000
Vegas,
steps, right?
but just in like the central Vegas, whatever.
Yeah,
Then we came back and walked a lot more, and we saw some
Yeah.
like live bands, which was pretty cool.
it was cool. We saw a lot of live music.
Mm-hmm.
No one like crazy big, but like it was fun.
It's cool to just hear like, I just like the environment of live music and
Yeah.
just hanging out. We also we went to Blake Shelton's Old Red Country Bar there. That
Yeah.
was super cool. 4-story country bar. If you ever go to Vegas, go
Yes.
there. And then in downtown Vegas, Fremont Street, we were at another like country type band, and we just made up a line dance, and some people started doing it with us.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Thank you guys for teaching us how to line dance."
We're like, oh.
We're like, "Thanks, we made it up."
We're like, it was fake.
But we pulled
But-
it off. That was a good, like whatever we
It
did.
was a
worked.
cute little.
It was
It was just
cute.
like a little two-stepper
And
thing.
easy.
Yeah, but it was super fun.
Yeah.
Then we got back yesterday, and we had a busy packed day too, and we were just
Yes.
tired, exhausted from the trip.
When I got back, I did not unpack. I did not shower. I laid in my bed and fell asleep for I don't even know. I think 2
Like,
hours.
2 hours, yeah. I called her and she woke up from my call.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, good morning."
Hi.
But yeah, it was really fun.
I was exhausted. By the time I got home, I was telling Kate today, when I woke up in the same position I fell asleep in. Like,
Yeah.
my bed wasn't moved. I literally was like a log sleeping, I'm guessing.
That's how you know you're exhausted.
Yeah, it was some good sleep, though. And now we're back at it today, and we did some homework, planned for the podcast, and now
Yes.
we're here.
And I do want to point out, if you watch on YouTube,
Mhm.
we're sorry. We've been I think Spotify and YouTube hate us.
No, genuinely, every single time we try to upload on YouTube, it goes from like processing to uploading, and then it stops and restarts, and I swear it happens like
Yeah.
for the entire day. Like I can't get it to
I don't
upload.
understand why that happens.
Me neither.
And we had our What Even Is Winter Arc episode.
Mhm.
We posted that, but it disappeared from Spotify and we can't figure out how to put it back.
Yeah.
So sorry about, I don't know if you guys can see it though. On our end we can't see it,
Yeah,
but
and
the plays are going up still, so I'm confused.
it's weird though because it's not even like our same but different account. We can't see
Yeah.
it like on my personal account. I can't find it on Spotify,
neither.
but it's on Apple Podcasts
It's,
and
yeah,
now our YouTube videos
it's
posted.
so weird.
So I just am
But yeah,
confused.
everything is up now and up to date, and we're getting this episode out the week of the episode we just posted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but everything's been crazy, and it's not even like we're just not trying to upload. It's we literally cannot. I swear, every single
Mhm.
time something happens, and we're just like, okay, so who's against us
No,
right now?
literally, it's like a test. It's like, is this serious in your guys' life or what?
No,
'Cause
literally.
someone's testing us, I swear.
Somebody. But we also got some TikToks up too, so
Yes.
if you follow
we
our
did.
TikTok, we post some cute little friendly content for everybody to
Yeah.
to enjoy. And I'm just glad we finally got them up because it's kind of been a stressor. And as we talked about in our last episode, stress is something that can pile up and burst.
Explode
So-
onto you and everyone else in your life.
Exactly. So if you haven't listened to that episode, it is finally up. So go
Definitely
ahead and
go
check
listen
it
to
out.
it.
But today, we're going to go over a little bit more of like a serious topic, but we still kind of want to
Make it
make
fun.
it enjoyable because
Yeah.
we know we get a little too serious sometimes. But today we're going to talk about perspective and how you should be able to know your own perspective on things, but also put yourself in other people's shoes and at least try to understand their perspective.
Also, just how like your perspective of life literally can change every single experience you go through. If you're a glass half empty kind of person,
Mm-hmm.
your experiences in life are going to be much,
Duller.
I'm not going to say worse. Yeah, duller. That's
Duller.
a good way to put it. And you're just going to be a more negative person. But if you're a glass half full type of person, you look toward the positives, then the little things in your life aren't going to piss you off as much as the glass half empty person.
Exactly. Also, someone next to us just turned their car on and is blasting their music. So if you can hear it on our speakers,
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Next door?
you're right next door. Yeah. Hopefully it
They're
stops
just
soon.
sitting there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hello,
Hey.
same but different. But yeah, so
Totally.
perspectives are such an important. Sorry, I just glitched.
You guys, I swear, we have not been able to talk for like 8 days straight.
I think I'm
We
just
just can't.
exhausted.
Me too.
I literally like my brain.
It goes too
What was I
fast.
even oh, perspectives
Perspective.
is such an important thing,
Mhm.
and we're gonna give you guys examples of
Yeah.
like certain situations and like how to, change your perspective.
For sure. I definitely think like when things happen in your life, I like the perspective of thinking of it's not happening to me, it's happening for me.
Yes.
Like obviously there's so many sucky things that happen to us in the world. We don't understand why they happen. There's no real reasoning why. Like you can deep dive and pick it apart, but that's just going to hurt you more than just trying to grow past it and just seeing the positive in it versus like the negative that came out of it. But seeing it as like, okay, this isn't happening to me, it's happening for me because it's leading me to something better. So that's the difference in like changing your perspective in like something small. I don't even know
Yeah.
what's a good example of like something little.
Something little, like you said, a text message.
Yeah. Misreading a text message. A lot of
Mhm.
times you can pick it apart, be like, oh, they said it this way. Oh, it means this, this, and that. Honestly, it's probably just a text message. If it's something bigger, bring it to their attention so you guys can talk about it, get over it,
Yeah.
whatever. But again, if something's not going right, it's probably best. Then it's probably going to happen for you to get somewhere else better in the future.
Also, an example yesterday, that thing I hit in the road.
Oh, yeah.
Like my perspective on that could have been like, of course that happened to me. Like,
Mhm.
of course that would be in the road and get stuck under my car. Like, okay, backstory.
Yeah, for context.
For context, we were driving on the freeway going to my friend's birthday party,
Mhm.
and there was like this big machine-looking thing in the middle
Like
of the
a
road.
washer type machine.
Like exploded and parts were everywhere in like every single lane.
On the freeway.
On the freeway.
Like big pieces that you need to
Yeah.
avoid, like swerve out of the way to
Yeah.
get not hit.
And the lane to the left of me was like the big part. It was like the boxy looking washing machine dryer thing.
Mhm.
And then in my lane was this round looking helmet thing. And
Yeah, I don't even know what
we
it was.
still don't know what it was. We didn't
know.
really look because it was dark. But I couldn't really swerve out of the way because there was cars around me, obviously, so I didn't want to get in a car accident.
And we were going fast. We're on the freeway.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't just slam on your brakes and stop, you know?
Yeah, but I was driving, so I kind of was like, what is that? And I ran over it, but it went, like, right straight down the middle of my car. Like, it didn't hit a tire or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it was this loud noise, like a pop.
Like
we thought my tire exploded.
And then it was, like, scraping, and I'm like, oh, the rim is definitely, like, on the
I was
road
like,
right now.
what the heck just happened? So we pulled over, and then we heard another pop, and it, like, flew out of the, like, behind my car. Like, it released or something.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I could have been like, ugh, of course that happened to me. Like, now my car is probably broken. Like,
yeah. Like,
all
oh, my
these
day
things.
sucks now, like, whatever.
Yeah, but I could look at it also as, like, maybe that was just a little obstacle to pull me over to literally spare, like, 2 seconds. Maybe something worse was gonna happen ahead of the road. Maybe I would have gotten a car
toast
accident.
theory.
Exactly. Like, that's just the perfect example of perspective. You can look at it and be negative, gonna make things worse, or you can look at it as positive and be like, oh yeah, like, I'm glad that happened, nothing worse happened.
Exactly. And also, we could have been, like, thinking about it for the whole entire time, the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But again, like, if it's something you can get over, which is normally everything, it's easy to just be like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just get over it, or whatever. But another, like, example of that could be, like, a job offer. Say you go in for an interview, you don't get it, and you're like, oh, of course I didn't get it. They hate me. I hate the company. I'm never going to work for them again. I'm never going to, like, rehire, whatever. And then a few months later, you get the job of your dreams.
Exactly.
Something like that. But being negative in that moment and being so angry might not lead you to the dream part of that. It's all about, like, finding the positives in it, and then the second you change your perspective on anything in life, your life will change. You will see everything differently. Like, I promise you. It's not even like, oh, maybe. No, I promise.
Yeah. Taking something bad that happened to you like that, like, say you get, like, rejected from, like, a job or a school or something, you can use that as okay, now that I didn't get that job, I have the opportunity to grow myself more, and then maybe I can reapply and then be even better. And then, or maybe someone else will see me and be like, oh, I'm with that person. Maybe it'll be a better paying job, a better school. You never know. What are all those birds?
I don't know, but there's so many.
Sorry,
you're watching
I
the
just got
YouTube,
so
we, like,
distracted.
zoned out looking at all these birds go across.
That is
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
That was weird.
Simulation.
Yeah, literally though, like, everything happens for a freaking reason. I know we say it so much,
And I know you hate to hear it. I know you do, because
I know.
we didn't like to hear it long ago.
but it's so true. And, like, as long as you take the things that happen to you and use them for good, boom.
Also, another thing
solved
is,
your
like,
life.
you might not like to hear, like, oh, everything happens for a reason, right place, right time, it'll lead you somewhere, yada yada. I get it, because we used to not be, like, in this mindset. It used to just be, like, a challenge, and we're like, oh, great.
Yeah.
I failed the test, great. I failed this, I didn't get that, blah, 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 blah. But truly, it's kind of like how confidence is. Not everybody has confidence, but if you fake it till you make it, nobody will know you don't have it. So if you keep telling yourself everything happens for a reason, it's leading me somewhere, you're faking it till you make it in a way, but the more you fake it till you make it, the more you believe it, the more you live it, the more it's true.
It's all about perspective.
Yep.
Also, another aspect of perspective that's a little different than just, like, your mindset is, like, in, like, communication settings, like, whether it's, like, a relationship, like, with your parent, maybe with a, like, manager or something. When you get into a conflict with someone, it's important to see both perspectives of, like, a side. And that also politics, like we kind of mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just understanding the other person's perspective, it'll make you just a more empathetic person, and people will respect you way more when you, like, have that honesty. Not honesty.
Like, have you guys ever had a conversation? We'll just say politics because the election's coming up.
Yeah. It's relevant.
Have you ever had a conversation with somebody about politics, and you're not arguing, you're just stating your beliefs, but you're not putting their beliefs down, you're just stating what you believe in, and they're like, oh, I hate that, I would never, and they just, like, discredit the conversation, and it's, obviously you're gonna be upset, you're gonna be like, oh, great, I don't want to talk to them again.
Yeah.
But from their perspective, say, like, they don't see your side, but if you're the person that's like, you know what, I understand, like, let me hear them out, let me at least understand why they think that way, but you don't have to believe it. You can have a civil conversation, just be like, I understand those are your beliefs, like, that's cool, let's just move on.
Exactly.
And then you both still respect each other, There's no like negative energy, and the conversation just goes away. Like it was just a simple conversation. But if you're like not even open to hearing someone's side and just being like, nope, I believe what I believe, don't want to hear it. Like you're never even gonna get a taste of someone else's perspective to even see if it changes yours. Like that's how you become a new person and you grow, is because you find new perspectives from other people. There's another swarm of birds.
I know, I saw
Dude,
that.
what the heck?
It's just about being open-minded, and like as long as you hear me out on what I have to say, you don't have to agree with me. As long as you're being respectful and hearing me out and listening to what I have to say and understanding my perspective, that's all that matters. But if you're rude and you're like, no, I don't agree with that, then I'm gonna think of you as a little tiny person that's rude and disrespectful.
Yep, exactly. And another thing, like if you believe in any creator or you are religious, forgiveness is a big thing of like hearing people out. And they always say like at least understand where someone's coming from. Even if you're just talking about religions, like two different religions, at least understand why they believe what they believe, and you just are learning who they are as a person. You don't have to agree with it. A lot of people like don't forgive people because they just will never, like they wronged me, whatever. But forgiveness is like you're carrying that weight of not liking that person on your shoulders, and then you forgive and you get over it, but you don't have to forget about it. Like that's a lot of things like perspective. You can hear someone out on what they believe and what they think about like the world, but you don't have to be like, yep, I believe it too, perfect, we're besties. You don't have to be like that. It's just like, okay, I understand. That's
like
all.
we all have our own worldviews for a reason. Like we can't all just have the same mindset, or we're all gonna be walking robots. Literally no one's gonna be unique. So we all have that for a reason. So it's important to embrace your own beliefs, but also listen to other people's beliefs.
Exactly.
It makes you just a much more respected and like confident person. Not confident. What's the word I'm looking for?
Respected, and
you just look like you are. Why can't I like articulate my words right now?
I don't know what word it is.
You know what? Never mind.
People respect you and they envy you for that. Like potentially they could be envious of what the person you are, and that could make them grow. Say they're not even in that headspace, but seeing people, like learning through other people, is how we all grow. So if you see something that you like, or how someone acts, or how someone does this and that, you can adapt those features and be like, I really remember them for this. Let me try to be more like that. Not saying you're gonna be like them, but like embodying those characteristics from people that you like will make you like yourself more, and more confidence, leading to everything being like fake it till you make it. Then you're there, and it's the truth.
Perspective is everywhere.
Everything,
everywhere. Weird.
Which one's from
my classmate's calling me. That's interesting.
Oh,
I'll answer her after.
That's okay.
No, it's just so important to understand perspectives and like all aspects of your life, not just like communication, but like within life situations too. Because by doing that, you grow. Like you become a much more open-minded, positive person when you understand perspectives.
Which I probably think a lot of you people enjoy being around people like that. So becoming that type of person, if you're not fully like that, makes it for other people to... There's always so much happening in this room.
I know.
I can't focus. But that makes it so other people like to be around you. They want to adapt your qualities instead of you wanting to adapt theirs. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I think that also, like, this was a pretty good, like, little episode. Also, for, like, our podcast, we do want to preach mostly self-improvement. I think this is a perfect way to start your self-improvement and growth journey, because you start little by little. Baby steps are still steps.
Yes, I was gonna say thank you guys for listening to this, because that just proves right there that you're trying to grow yourself and become a more open-minded person, because you're taking other people's advice.
Exactly.
So kudos to you for being here and listening, and I hope you do apply these types of things to your life, because it will make you grow and just help you become a more well-rounded person. That's the word I was looking for.
Well-rounded.
You look you look like a much more well-rounded person when you understand perspectives. I'm done talking. I can't articulate today.
That's okay.
I'm like
but
exhausted.
People will envy you and appreciate for like the person. They will want to be like you. Okay, that's all.
All right, bye. Just kidding. But no, people do look up to people like that. So be the person that the people around you look up to and want to be like, because it's a great feeling.
It is,
and
it's also like a silent feeling.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be around someone, and the more you're with someone, the more you act like them, but you can see who adapts the others easier. Or you just both are growing together.
Yeah.
Like a power
Be a powerful person.
I was gonna say power couple, but that doesn't apply to everybody.
Here's an example though. When you walk into a gym, you can tell the people that look powerful and well-rounded. You can just tell.
Mm-hmm.
And
not even physically.
No,
like just mentally, you can just see it.
And the way they carry themselves, like there's something about it's like this powerful, like whoa, like
it radiates off of them.
They're intimidating, but not like in a scary way, but like they're powerful.
Yeah, and you can also take advice from them. You can go up and be like, "How do you do that? I want to learn that," and they'll teach you. I promise you, most people in the gym are not actually scary. It is not. It's intimidating to walk up to them. Once you're there, you made a new friend.
Exactly.
Unless they're like actually the worst people, but I doubt you'll find that person in the gym.
Yeah.
But that basically wraps up our episode for today. And I really do hope you guys take something away from this and implement it into your life and who you want to grow to be or who you want to continue to be. Whatever stage you're at, again, baby steps are still steps.
Exactly. So grow your perspective. This was a great way to start. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode and definitely took something from it, like she said. And we'll see you all in the next episode.
Perfect. I think we're going to wrap up.
All.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.